not even an hour's travel, and you guys are on this spaceship, on this space vessel, and it is one of the like I said, this is one of Mr. Voss's personal ships, and it is one of the best in his fleet. So you guys have a little bit of a downtime to where if you guys want to, I don't know, more formally introduce yourselves as, Grimrack and Thomas, you guys were able to, bring your gear on board and get changed into something more suitable.
Are they going to change right in front of us, Dave?
No, there's actually no, Lester. There's changing rooms on the ship. This is one of Voss headquarters' finest vessels.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we get into fatigues and body armor and all that, and the Grimrack's weapon is a two-handed maul, and he's ready to rock and roll, doing his stretching, kind of working up the grabbing his brass knuckles, that sort of thing.
So I get out of the changing room and I yell, "Where's the toilet paper from here? There's no toilet paper in this room."
Because it wasn't a bathroom, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
The computer system comes on and says, yes, Saurian, please report to the rear of the vessel. That is where you will find the toilet paper and the facilities to defecate.
Somebody needs to get that.
Do not
Thomas,
go in there.
New job for you.
You're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of kicked back up at the, wherever you guys want to be, in the front of the ship, in the rear of the ship, in the middle of the ship, wherever. And you guys are kind of, hanging out.
So, Dave, do we need any kind of like parachute just in case the ship goes down?
Or someone gets thrown out of it?
Yeah, there are no parachutes actually.
There are no parachutes.
There are no parachutes. No.
I feel like the safety violation. I'm gonna have to write the Voss headquarters up on that.
Well, you figure this isn't a small little crop duster. This isn't something that you can just jump right out of. I mean, if this thing is going down, you're not going to get out. You're just not going to get out.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
It is one of the Voss headquarters' finest vessels, like I've said.
Well, for those of you that don't know, I mean, Dave's mentioned before, I really love technology, but I'm also an alchemist by trade. So if it's a smooth ride, I might as well make a couple alchemy bombs, Dave.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Right here in this plane that we can't really, once it goes down, it goes down. I'm going to pull out some of my chemicals and start mixing up one of my alchemy bombs.
I don't think that there's any kind of success chance in failure explosions, are there, whenever you're creating those?
No, not. Well, if we could make one if you want.
No.
1 out of 10 is successful.
No.
No?
No, I don't think there is any kind of mechanics for that.
Okay.
Even though that would be pretty cool.
So I got I might as well start kind of preparing, because, hey, we're getting ready to go out. I need to make sure that I'm ready with grenades.
You got your little meth lab set up inside of the
spaceship. Just like my meth lab at home, Dave. But, yeah.
I'm sure everybody's looking at you like, what in the F are you doing, man?
So I might as well tell them. I mean, I'm a trainer. I'm a communicator. Yeah. So let me just tell you guys, even though I love technology, I'm an alchemist by trade. I was trained by my family to be alchemist in magic. But let me show you a little bit of what we're doing here. I'm making a couple of bombs. Here, hold this. I'm going to give Thomas one of the most dangerous and potent chemicals, and just hand it to him real fast as I mix a couple of vials. But Thomas, you can just go ahead and grab that and hold on to it for a second. Okay, be careful, Thomas. Don't drop that. If you drop that, you'll probably combust, then burn to death, and then burn a hole through the bottom of the plane here. Okay. I mix a couple of vials together. Hey, hand that back, please, Thomas. Oh, that was a. Oh my gosh! Yeah. All right. I grab that, barely, mix it. Might as well give you a little stare. A little bit of a
kind of bobble it a little bit, you know what I mean? Thank goodness you left the cork on there.
Oh my God, yes.
The lid's still on there.
Thank God they still have corks in the future, Dave. That was a close one.
Yeah.
Well,
And
these
also, by
guys
the
are.
way, now that he's done changing, you can actually see that Thomas has a mask over his mouth, Kakashi style.
Kakashi style, like Kakashi from Naruto.
Yep.
Oh boy, you guys are speaking a language I don't even understand.
It's like a scarf, like a old west guy that would like a ninja, old west guy.
Okay, I gotcha.
While these guys are all doing this, I'm back in one of the dressing rooms, putting on my makeup. I mean, I'm doing it up like I'm getting ready to go into a performance. Yeah, I can't go anywhere looking bad. And I come out, and every so often you kind of hear me from the back of the room. You know, guys, I'm sure you've all heard of me, and I'm a big star, but don't be intimidated.
I'm just gonna mouth this to everybody. I'm a big star. I'm a big star.
I hear you,
Everybody
Lester.
love me. Everybody love me.
What was your name again?
Excuse me?
What was your name again?
Beg your pardon? You don't know who I am? I'm sorry, you must have it must have been all those years, that time in the academy. It's robbed you of any knowledge of, popular culture.
The one true art form, which is the glitter presentation.
Exactly. I am Glitter Twinkle Toes. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Can't say that I have.
What exactly do you do, Glitter Twinkle Toes?
Well, I'm beyond being an outstanding performer and famed throughout the world for my grand performances. Signing autographs and the like. I'm also a mage of some repute, and then I will remind you that I am the group healer. So, there you have it. So now,
be nice.
What exactly do you perform?
I perform magical acts of greatness and many things. Stage, drama, but mostly I'm known for tremendous magical acts.
It wouldn't happen to be with a pole, would it?
Oh, snap!
I just kind of casually walk by, and if
She
I
makes
hear
the
that,
pole disappear, actually.
I absolutely smack him in the back of the head. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Performing with glitter, that's what I thought too.
Too good.
Did Lester fall off his chair?
Sorry. I had to let my dog out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
So I heard everything. Wireless headset.
Yeah, you guys are getting close to the destination.
Now
It's
when
probably
we
got about another
now
15 minutes.
when we get there, I kind of turn to the group as it comes into view. I say, now you guys failed Mr. Voss last time. We won't be failing him this time.
So what exactly are we doing?
We're either getting the staff or you're dying.
Wow.
Well,
beg your damn pardon.
I'll tell you right now. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Quick question. Let's keep in mind that if we fail, we'll probably die. But if we're half dead, don't forget, take that person back to Voss to get a new set of people.
No.
Okay. You guys are
No,
starting
we
to approach
we
the sky
succeed.
side.
Failing is not an option. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh.
Lester.
Yes, my first name is Mo. My last name is Lester.
Mo Lester.
Whatever, you egg-laying freak.
Yes. You oversized handbag. That was actually really good.
All right. So I've got my gear on. I'm putting on my power glove. Charging that person up, clinching. You can hear the motors whirring as I flex my glove. Getting into the zone, Dave. As we're slowly coming up to the entrance, I'm focusing and getting into the zone. Also, keep in mind that I keep all of my money in my sock pocket, which is in my sock. So I'm putting my gold pieces in my sock pocket, just in case I need to purchase a Snickers or something from a vending machine.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well,
It's a very important fact. I need to make sure that...
I would imagine you guys, as you're approaching Skyside, I'm sure you guys would probably kind of be huddling towards maybe the front of the ship, out of the, the front view, autopilot
Absolutely.
and whatnot. Well, on the intercom system, this voice comes on again. And it says, "Welcome, honored guest. The Skyside Sovereign receives you once again. Glad to have you here again. We shall be great friends." And then, the speaker system goes quiet.
So what did you guys do last time to tick this computer off?
Nothing. It was already ticked off when we got here.
Exactly.
First of all, it tried to poison us, which we definitely managed to escape from that.
Yes.
Well,
is that all you can remember, Glitter?
I assume we'll have the same trouble once we hit the landing bay.
So what's
how
what's your thought?
How do you deactivate the poison?
Last time we had to jack in and override the system by installing a virus.
Well, I'll be ready to do that again.
I forgot my laptop.
You better find one.
No. Okay, no.
Remember, Lester and Glitter, you guys had a hard time hacking and slicing that main door, and you still didn't get it open. Now, is there anything that you could possibly do to maybe get in?
There was a vent at one point, wasn't there? Or
well, there was
something else?
The vent was to get out of from the hangar to the hangar was to go from the hangar to the sort of like the walkway going from the hangar to the main stronghold itself.
Yeah, let's review those plans, Dave. I'm sure I have them written down somewhere.
All right,
as a map. Let's review them together so we get some kind of a plan put together.
Yeah, you guys, the ship enters Skyside Stronghold, as you are, welcomed by the Skyside Sovereign, as it calls itself, and you guys, get the ship parked. You get out of the ship. You are in the hangar. Now, the hangar, and you start to make your way off of the ship. Now, the door to the hangar is open, and the automatons that were there are now gone. As far as you can tell, there's no automatons anywhere in the hangar. The hangar is pretty empty, anyways. I mean, the hangar is old. The hangar's rusted. I mean, you can just tell that there hasn't been any ships in here for such a long time. So
did we dock in the same area that we docked before? The same hangar?
Basically, okay. Yeah, it's the same exact hangar. Yeah.
Well, Grimrap leads the way. He's got his two-handed maul out and ready for action, and approach the doors there at Area 2.
Okay. Well,
lucky for you, it's painted.
Yeah,
here you go. A big 2 at the bottom.
Now here's the Skyside Stronghold. You guys were basically... I thought I had a pointer, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Let me get a pointer here.
Ah!
Oh, I did have
that
a pointer.
Pointer scared me, Dave.
Oops. Hold on, stop moving. Yeah,
get the point?
Yeah, here's the pointer that's... you guys are basically here in the hangar. Now the door over here is wide open. There were, about a half dozen of these automatons that were firing at the ship, as both Lester and Glitter pulled their 2 wounded comrades, Folly and Deckard, back onto the ship, and that's when they went back to Voss headquarters in Astoria.
Now, did we bring any down though, Dave?
Yeah, there's one automaton that's basically destroyed. Yeah, bits and pieces, kind of
I love
lying
pizza.
all over the place. And it's basically on this on the walkway is where the automaton was destroyed. So a major portion of it, as it exploded, dropped down off the ledge of this walkway or terrace that goes from the hangar to the main stronghold. But yeah, there are pieces. There are small little pieces of technology and bits and pieces of metal and whatnot.
I
It's
think I might
strewn
want
all
to.
over the place.
Yeah, I think I might want to take a look at that, assess it with Dave, to see if there's anything that's salvageable. Maybe
Sure.
something that we can use as like a beacon, or something that maybe the automatons use some kind of a chip to allow them to go in and out of the doors. I want to just check that garbage to see if there's
Sure.
anything like that on that system that I
Yeah,
can use to.
you can do that. And as you guys are coming out of the ship, you can still kind of smell that pungent gas that the first time that you had came, you tripped the alarm and whatnot, and that gas came out. Well, you can still kind of smell that kind of stinging your nostrils a little bit. I mean, it's not affecting you in any way, but you can definitely still smell it. And it's a beautiful day outside. I mean, it is a bit windy, but of course, then again, you're literally thousands of feet, above the ground, and all you can see all around you, as far as the eye can see, is just desert and mountains off into the far distance.
And is
And
this
it is
breezeway that we're on?
mhm.
Is it encased by a glass bubble, or is it just
No,
basically?
no,
Okay, so we're thousands
it's
of
just a
feet above
walkway.
the.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, before we got started, was there any like gas masks or anything on the plane before we came out, just in
Sure.
case there was
Yeah.
a loss of pressurization?
Yeah. Absolutely, there is. Yeah.
So maybe that was a smart move for us all to, because we obviously knew that we were poisoned last time. I mean, I want to go ahead and stuff one of those gas masks in my bag,
Sure. You can
just
you
to
can
be on the
definitely do
safe
that.
side. All right, good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
And
You can
I'll
Yeah.
definitely do
recommend
that.
that everybody. I recommend that everybody do the same,
Yeah, it's a
just in
breathing
case.
apparatus. It's basically and you all can put that on your character sheet. And it's a breathing apparatus that'll let you breathe for like an hour. It has an hour. Once you activate it, you have to activate it with a battery charge as well. So once you activate it, it'll last for an hour. Each charge will last for an hour. So you can just write that on your
Okay.
character sheet. Breathing apparatus. It could possibly work underwater as well, but probably not down to further depths, if you know what I mean. You'd need something a little bit more rugged to go deep down in the water. But I mean, it's still there's like a sort of like an instructions that are kind of engraved in the inside of the mask, and it does say that up to high altitudes and low levels of depth of the water, and plus any kind of fumes or gases or whatnot, it'll pretty much let you breathe correctly.
Okay, so I'm gonna, now that we're on the breezeway and Grimrack's leading, as he's up in front, I'm gonna go ahead and reach behind me and get this breathing apparatus out of my bag, just in case I'm gonna need it coming up. And I mean, obviously we're thousands of feet above. I mean, I'm a freaking Sauron. I want to be, my feet need to be on the ground. So I'm gonna hold on to any kind of handrail or anything that there is, and I'm gonna use my my tail to help balance me. And I'm gonna slowly make my way up towards the door ahead. And is that
Okay.
door open or closed?
I know the door is definitely closed, and you
Okay.
remember there is a couple turrets up there also. There were a
Are those
couple of
turrets
those.
active still,
No,
or are they?
they are basically they have receded back into their compartments up on the top of the ceiling above the
So
door.
I want to remind these guys. Hey, wait, Grimback, Thomas. Before you start running to the door there are some turrets up ahead that'll probably shoot you.
Where are they? Point them out.
I'll point out to the
Sure.
left
Yeah.
and the
Right
turret to
here.
the right.
Yeah, on the map where it says location number 4 on the map. Basically, that is where the party was not able to get in, and
Right.
it's
So
it's a
so
solid
Thomas
door.
might be able to, as a sniper, maybe you can snipe something. Maybe you could do some sniping.
All right, I'll move up to the door and keep an eye on these turrets if they come out.
Okay. Well,
And
Already
then
a blaster.
I motion for.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry about that.
I said I motion for Lester to all right, do your thing. Get your computer out. Open this door. Let's go.
Oh, I'm not up there yet.
Well,
Yeah,
hurry
there's
up.
a service panel here.
Let's
too.
go.
There's like a sort of like a service panel with a feed, sort of like
And
USB input feeds in it as well.
Right. I assume that's what Lester goes to try to crack open the door at 4, the Iris Gate.
Iris Gate. Wow, that's fancy.
So as you guys are coming out of the hangar, all of a sudden, this voice gets back on, this sovereign, this Skyside sovereign, and says, "Welcome, honored guest. The Skyside sovereign really greets you and receives you as their honored guest. We are glad to have you here. We shall be great friends once again." And then all of a sudden,
it's a lie.
Yeah. So as you guys start to, walk towards the door, you can see that across the walkway, these balls start kind of rolling towards, and you recognize these, Glitter and Lester. You guys recognize these. Now, Grimrack and Thomas, you guys see these balls kind of rolling towards you, and you're going, what the hell are these? And then all of a sudden,
shoot them.
Oh, go
David,
ahead.
I read the report. So
Yeah.
I know exactly what these balls are. So I run up towards them because I want to engage them immediately.
Okay. Oh, sounds good. Well, this is
Just
what
like
they.
croquet with his mallet.
The balls.
That's right.
These balls are rolling, and all of a sudden they stop, and then they break. They unroll, sort of like a caterpillar. And this is what they're firing now. So
Did it have
laser
that
shots are
Transformer
starting
sound?
to. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, all of a sudden these automatons are transforming. They're going into their robotic state, and they're starting to shoot. And you can see that all of these different pincers that they have lasers on them, and they're not very accurate, of course, and they're hitting all around you, and you're starting to get over towards the I guess you could call it the terminal, and Lester is the service panel, and everyone else. Let's see. Let's get a map up really quick. This is what's going to be going on. All right. So
Exploration encounter. There, we got it.
Oops.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to see
Close
that.
that out. Yeah, close that out, guys, please. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys.
No, you. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so you guys, you guys are here. You guys are around the ship. The automatons are, actually, you guys are probably over in this area here. The ship, like I said, the hell. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see all this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. Nice.
No,
cool
I have my
ship
eyes
that
closed,
I found.
Dave.
All right. All right, the automatons, they are coming towards the right-hand side. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to? I mean, they're firing as you guys are, kind of around the ship, and you've kind of ducked around the corner. So the laser blasts are still coming inside of the hangar, and there's basically these laser blasts are streaking all the way across, and you can hear them, poof, poof, and they're going all the way to the other side of the wall and smashing up on the wall and exploding.
Well, I guess then talking to them is probably out of the question.
Well, right here is there's another one of these panels on the inside as well.
Dave, I'm gonna run over to the panel, and I'm gonna go ahead and wire it to shut this door.
Okay. Why don't you guys move your tokens to where you want to be, and then we will go ahead and start an encounter as two automatons roll inside of the hangar. We'll take about a 14-minute break. I'll see you guys at 4:20, and we'll continue on. And then two automatons are basically rolling into rolling into the hangar here, and we'll get some initiative when we get back, and we'll get this party started. All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys, we're ready to go. So it looks like Thomas, you've got the draw. Well, you actually were prepared as these automatons. They roll right into the hangar, guns ablazing. They rolled, they stopped, they basically transformed into their spider-like form, and they're shooting blazers and lasers. They're shooting blazers at everyone. They're wanting everybody to get back into wearing blazers. Blazer jackets.
With the elbow patches and everything?
Exactly. Little patch
nice.
on the front as well, So everybody has got their initiative, and let's go ahead and get going. So Thomas, you're up first.
Yep. And I will do
Make friends.
I'm going to shoot my blaster at number 2 here.
Okay. Sounds good. You can hover over and see the automatons. All right. Oh, nice. So your attack is a 15, which is a hit. Looks like you got 5 stump points as well, because you got doubles on your roll. So the red die represents how many stunt points you get. So you'll want to pop up your stunt.
So you get to do awesome shit now.
Yeah, so you get to do your damage, and you get to spend 5 stunt points, and you have to spend all 5 stunt points right now.
And I am going to do a combination of Pierce Armor and Lightning Attack.
Okay, Pierce Armor. Alright, so you're going to find a chink in the enemy's armor. The target's armor rating is now halved.
Dave, I think that's racial.
Okay, that's good.
You need to change that term.
Pierce attack. What's that, Worm?
No, nothing.
Alright. Pierce attack, alright, you've halved it, so good job. And roll damage. And you said you're going to do lightning attack as well, so you get to make a second attack. So go ahead and make your first damage roll. Alright, so 10, and then halved is half of 0 is 0 anyway, so they had no, I don't think they had any armor. No, they had an armor rating of 4, so now they have a 2 armor rating because it is number 2 is halved. So you can go ahead and do a second attack as it takes 15 damage from the first. 10 damage from the first blaster shot.
And looks like that one's gonna miss.
Yeah, your second shot hits the wall. Poof, kind of hits a small circuit board, and a couple wires pop down and whatnot. Sparks start to fall towards the floor. All right, next up is the automatons. All right, first automaton here. Automaton number 1.
Can I still move real quick though, Dave?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do your movement. Yeah. Seeing at this corners here, this thing is going to try to flank you guys. This thing is going to move here, just under the nose of the ship. It's going to turn towards you guys, and it's going to fire at the first target, and we'll do 1 or 2. It'll fire at Grim. 3 or 4, it'll fire at Lester. So it's going to fire at Lester.
No, Kate, no, it's going to hurt me.
It's going to do a blaster attack. And it's a 12 versus your defense.
12 is my defense.
All right, and that is a hit. It has no stump points. And let's do your blaster damage. Poof, you take 6. And then the second attack will also be on you. And that is a miss with an 11 versus your defense. So you'll take 6 damage. Can you add your damage to the wounds, or no?
There is. Oh, let me double check, and I'll let you know. Let's see. Lester wounds.
Does it allow you to?
I cannot. No.
Okay, no problem at all. All right, so I'll add your 6 wounds. There you go. All right, so automaton number 2. Automaton number 2 is going to basically run right up and use its pincers and attack Lester as well. Lester, you're getting picked on today.
It's all right. I'm used to it, Dave.
All right, so it's going to give you its first pincer attack. And its first pincer attack is, wow, that's
I
definitely
pinced.
a hit.
And he got a stun.
Yep.
Still that blaster that